again after 18 years. The New Adventures of Galaxy Quest.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
Tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Shame on that!
I was way off.
But shut up, Wesley.
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's a woman.
That ain't no woman. It's a man. Out of it.
Get into it. Low profile. Look at the words. Low profile. Hey, Richie, how's your hand? It hurt like a
That's all, brother. I had it.
Moxie's reaction to that had me laughing harder than the clip normally has where we can see backstage. Oh, God, that is a classic. Oh, Gooch, you've won. The Maple King reigns supreme in clapping. Shout out.
Tapping.
Tapping. He's a jackhammer. Shout out, Rat. That intro kills so perfectly. Didn't ever see you and Leon together.
How Erwin is already gone. Like the dude in the
Erwin's
movies,
dead.
I'm gonna die. I'm the guy that dies, and now Erwin's gone. I guess it happened.
Sorry, guys.
Erwin number 5.
He's gone.
Yeah, I see what happens. I leave for a little bit, and then when I come back, Erwin leaves because he liked it better. That's fine.
No. He has this thing called work that he does where he goes something called keyframing. Now, I thought that was doing a bunch of lines of kryptonite coke off of a key, but no. It's like lining up little weird pictures of Rambo or something. I don't know. I wouldn't really
what I do
I thought you were going to say AIDS.
He's got that too sometimes, depending on how much he does or doesn't.
He dances
eat.
a lot, and
everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog are blue.
that's why I thought he had AIDS.
Boy doesn't get enough protein, enough animal protein in him. He needs some elk meat and maybe a little bit of beef tallow. Just rub it right on the skin. I've heard it's nice. ABF. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Been super tired, recovering from the flu, laying on the couch a lot, and catching up on movies and TV. So,
ooh, anything good? What's the top thing right now that you've watched that has made you forget
Solo
how horrible
Leveling.
you felt?
Well, that I've just been continuously watching, but The Gorge was a fun movie that I keep thinking about. It was really good. Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
watching Reacher and getting caught up on Cobra Kai.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Because it's out. It's done now, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
No more parts.
Yeah, it's
This is
over.
it. It's over. Okay, I'll
unless
watch
you
it.
count the movie that's coming out.
But do we count the movie that's coming out?
Yes, because have you seen the trailer? It's kind of a carryover.
It has him in, but I think it's a LaRusso, but not Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like it is.
Whatever. We'll see. I hope you feel better, ABF. Hopefully, we can give you the healing form of laughter or hatred, depending on some of the tabs. Goochamus Prime.
Hi.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I've been hiding.
Wednesday we did a thing, and then Thursday I see you, and now here finally, my friend.
Did nothing Wednesday. Thursday did Kaiju number 8. It was a good time.
Mhm.
And I did Turning Gucci Knees, and thank you for having me. I don't have AIDS. Thank you.
He's very calm, sedate Gooch. I don't know what's going on.
The calm before the storm, my friend.
It's weird that he's getting ahead of AIDS.
Yes,
by saying it. So.
It builds.
I've been busy tapping trees. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to find the weak spots.
Please don't laugh at that, please.
I don't like it. I don't like
I'm
it. You should hear our person. I don't
like it. That's why I put the hat on. I don't like it.
Very sensitive. Very sensitive to that. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Easy there, big fella. The sun's getting real low. He cracked his veneer.
Not a joke. Tapping is not a joke. Tapping is not a joke. You almost
We're very serious around tapping. About tapping around here. Nihat, I know you are also very serious about tapping. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. It's been a pretty busy week. A lot of writing, a lot of redrafting of my novel. Just finished a video on Captain America, which should be out in a couple of hours to the members, and then tomorrow morning for everybody else. Other than that, it's been fun but busy.
Fun but busy. Well, that is a fulfilled life. Fun but busy. Moxie, has your life been fun and busy?
Busy, for sure.
Busy.
I'm sorry, I'm doing my Gooch impression.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. I don't like it. I don't scamper.
That's offensive. I appreciate you not doing that, please.
I'm serious. Grow out the mustache, Gooch, and give me my fucking fireman calendar. All right?
Ooh.
Fireman Gooch. Naughty with the axe. Like, Gooch has a secret coming to you.
There's only so much tapping and mustache rides I can give in one day.
Why limit it? Why limit it to firemen though? Like
Mustache
one
ride.
can be fireman, one can be like tech support
just
guy
one
that
month.
lifts. The other one can be like
Yeah.
No, make it
school
like
bully
a
Gooch. Yeah.
Canadian Mountie or something.
Do you like to press wildflowers? I got him.
Nope. I am
Thank you.
serious
Thank
Gooch
you.
tonight. No laughing.
Oh, okay. You might have got one guide. Thank you, Moxie. Congratulations on your scorecard. You have one. Leon, formerly known as you can't go off camera. Doesn't count if you go off camera. Leona, you fucking cheater. You fucking cheater. It's all right. Pretend I didn't see it. How you doing, buddy?
I'm
Not
doing great.
you, Leon. I'm talking to Hondo. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Anyway,
Leon.
I'm doing great. I made it to the top tier professional rank in Pokemon Unite for the first time and since the game dropped. So let me tell you, I'm feeling pretty fucking good. Just been gaming, getting over being sick, and going down rabbit holes of Elon Musk and Doge and politics. And let me tell you, it's been liberating.
Nerd alert!
Congratulations, though. I was the leader of the Pokemon Club in middle school. So
Nerd alert!
I'll hit myself.
All I heard was he was going deep in Elon Musk's hole. That's all I heard. Just saying.
You hear what you want to hear.
What you want to hear? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love you guys. I missed you guys.
Oh, we
It's a
missed you
weird week
too.
for me. I almost forgot that I had to do some kind of streaming this week. I'm sorry.
It's hard out there.
How was your replacement for a couple of days? I'm glad you're back.
And you know what? I got to tell you, sexier than even I find myself. So you should stick with it.
It's weird when I'm sexually aroused to rats. Not so weird.
Anyway. Yeah. No, I understand that one 100%. Thank God.
Oh my God. It's actually.
What is going on?
All right. Well, I see the suit with the Power Girl. All right. Congratulations. That's a little contextual.
I mixed
Mara
things
Jade.
I mixed things I'm looking into and watching right now with things we've been talking about throughout the week.
Moxie cosplay of Mara J. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'll do my research.
That's the Emperor's Hand version. I like.
Be
that.
careful with that research because I saw some spicy photos.
Oh
my.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Bond, Reacher. Oh my God. All things we'll probably talk about. Oh look, a mug.
Yeah.
The correct emblem.
It's a banging logo.
This counts. That counts.
Oh,
nope, it counts.
No, yeah, he was sneezing.
All right. Oh no.
Enhance.
More passion.
All right.
More passion.
Oh, I miss you, Erwin. Your shit better be right on key, buddy.
No,
Slow pitch.
Erwin is dead.
Oh.
Shut up.
Huh?
What?
Heard that,
What?
Gooch.
Side of eye. 54 of you watching. Make sure to like, share, and sub to everyone on the Cabal, especially Niat. It is very sad. Yeah, sorry. The chapeau is lovely. I do see that. I do encourage that. Probably also should have been on the rat, but I don't know.
No,
Maybe I'm
I
just
like
being
it bigger.
selfish. I say it too much. All right. Let's words. Thank you. Leon. Words of paradise. Whatever the hell we decide to call you.
This is very nice of you, Leon.
Call me asshole.
It's a shame that you had to leave that horrible voicemail, though.
Bingo, bango, bongo. How you doing, girly? Oh man, I just got out of a stream with the Cabal, and I just gotta say how awesome all of the guys are. Don't tell anyone just yet, but I'm almost ready to come out of the closet as a proud bisexual man. Have a great day, you big red love machine.
It's a damn shame y'all got that audio of Hondo saying ridiculous things about me.
I know, right?
It's impressive that you taught him to
Smart word.
repeat
He learned
things
how to
that you've
dial
already said.
on the phone and everything.
Mm-hmm. He verbatim. Ew. Hi, Mo. Hi. Bingo, bango, bongo.
I don't want to leave the Congo.
No.
AI is just fun enough where it's not
Yeah.
offensive, but eventually, when it's just our voices, it's going to be terrifying, which
It
is
will
already
be.
basically there. But let's have fun while we all burn. Jake, shout out, brother. We do appreciate you 100%. Well,
Jake is.
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
you guys are fun. What were we going to say, Mr. Gooch? Jake is.
He's the man.
He's fantastic.
Jake is the man.
And then you get stuff like this. And they hit.
But bless you, he has to wait in line. I'm sorry. A lot of waiting in line these
Jesus,
days.
how
man.
far
I'm
back
sorry.
are we?
We can emergency you to the front of the line, though.
Yeah. Did you just send him to the back of the line? What are you doing?
We were just going in order, everyone. Racism.
Someone clip it.
Wow.
Someone clip that.
I jumped the line.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he used Boricua privilege. It's a thing you can do. All right, shut up. Thank you, Moxie.
Hello, baby. Where's Paul? He's getting along with the Marquise de Sade, so I thought I'd come and get along with you. What do you say?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Is that all you're going to say? You're not even going to help my ego by telling me you got some weird pussy disease?
Inappropriate.
Erwin would make a face and say,
Uncouth.
A most unclean one.
AIDS.
All right. How about you describe this for me, sir?
I have no idea who that is. And what was the? I have to scroll up.
You saying you got to hunt?
I'm hunting. Oh, it's a Shibu Inu. Oh, saying my hero. My hero.
Oh.
I
All right,
hunted
well, then
rat.
I guess following suit.
Okay.
Hey, Mo. Remember, for 7 months, Gooch without a mustache is like Tom Selleck without a mustache. This is an
Ooh.
affront to masculinity, and Canada needs all the help. This cannot stand, bro. It's bad right now. I watch Canadian YouTubers, and they've come to America in some of their videos, and everyone's like, "How dare you? I'm unsubbing." I think that's how they say it, at least. That's how I say it in my mind. I'm far more nicer.
I didn't want to pull you in out of turn again. I'm sorry.
Shout out. You could pull him in or off, however you deem, Mr. China Hat, or Chink Hat, as I believe Niat called it.
Disavow.
Disavow. Oh,
No, we got all the
don't have the
clips.
clip. I say we do have all the clips. You don't have that
Yeah,
one.
there's
We've got a couple of them, but I like you, so I'll play the fun one. Isn't that nice? Finger slip.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that is the first time I've legitimately been spooked by the Xeno.
Spooked?
That's.
Why can't I just say I'm scared? Like, just
Oh
keep it
my
simple.
god! Oh my! Oh, I've been run to come back to my colonial roots. Come back, you coward!
I dropped something.
I'm going to my
Oh
womb.
shit! Or just scream. I love it.
Because you're classy, Niet. That's why.
Yeah.
You know how to vocalize your emotions and your thoughts and feelings. You're not some fucking. Unlike us,
Savage?
we are
Yeah.
simian dummies. We get we just
start
grunt and make
cursing right
words.
away.
You're very eloquent. You don't have this dumb savage charisma that Gooch has. I'm gonna try to offend everyone.
I just
Gotta be fair.
We're the simian dummies, but Niet's the what? Never mind.
I caught myself and I checked and I was like, no. The racism is on because I'm calling us simians, so it's all right. Did you see the cross check I did?
How dare you, Leon? How dare
It's
you?
not the month for this, you guys.
Close. We're getting close. 64 if you're watching. Discussing
didn't
film
realize-
has some. What's that, Gooch?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't
What?
mean to cut you off.
I couldn't hear you. You're so
apologize for all of
soft-spoken.
Canada. Yeah.
Oh well.
Sorry.
You're gonna be here.
I didn't realize the stash was so important.
It is.
Muy importante.
See, because your masculinity was here in the stash.
I'm gonna be honest. I fully shaved my face down, and it feels extremely weird. It's finally just starting to grow back with some stubble, and my son couldn't look at me right for the first day. It's weird.
I
I've
remember the
never
first
seen
time.
a shaven rat before.
Pretty
The
good.
hairless
Naked mole
moles.
rat.
Have you seen that naked mole rat? Yes. The
Yes,
naked
thank
mole
you.
rat.
Kim Possible, my friend.
Naughty. Oh, we
That's
all
what I
have
felt like.
thoughts. Now, I remember when I was a kid, my dad shaved, and I cried.
Yeah,
I picture those, right? Because it's like
I wish I could make this up. I wish I had it
You-
on camera. My
you
dog
know
ran
it's
out of the
your
room.
parent. What is this, Gooch? What? Call me an F
Cried.
slur. I dare you.
Cried.
I double dog dare you. Go ahead.
I almost said the F word, but
I'll
I'll-
allow you to do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
You want a free one? Go ahead. Pull a Leon and just say it.
That's all right.
What do they
Have a
call
reputation.
British cigarettes?
What's that?
What do you call a bundle of sticks
Sorry.
in the UK?
I don't know what you're talking.
What would you call meatballs there? I gave him 3 outs
They're called gooch
of.
balls.
Oh, all right.
weird the
Sweaty
amount of
balls.
phrases you know.
Exactly. Well, there's
Howard.
there's a whole thing with getting visas and passports now, but the timeline is correcting. So when you do get one, we have to have the correct forms filled out the correct way. And that means if you're a biological man, you're gonna have an M on your passport. And yeah, sorry, I had to look who this is. Hunter Schafer, Euphoria, Rat.
Yeah.
No, I
No one?
only clicked.
White
I
Lotus?
didn't
No?
actually watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything?
No?
Well, let's go ahead, Leon.
I was gonna say there's a
Well, there's a
vocal minority of Nintendo fans that want this dude to play the live action Zelda, and I gotta say, not a fan.
Pardon?
Oh, I go back to the picture. This person they want to play Zelda.
They
Good-
want this
good
to play
actor.
Zelda.
Yeah, a good actor, but then
Notice I say actor, not actress.
then
I would
did
call it an
Wait,
actual
Zelda
female
or
actor,
Link?
too.
did the video today, and then that just ruined it.
No, Zelda, Techrat, Zelda.
Because most people think
princess.
that Zelda
Yeah.
is Link, but
But ironically, could also because
snip, snap, snip, snap.
snip, snap, snap. You know what it does?
To a man.
I actually don't think they're all that reversible. My God. Oh, okay. Razor, burn. Shout
I
out.
had that.
Remember for six.
We all have at some point or
Let's have
another.
the beef tallow rat. Didn't anyone tell you this? Member for 6 months. ABF. Do you have a replica of the Blade? We've talked about this. The
Don't
Blade
have that
Runner
one.
gun.
Damn
It still upsets me that he does not, because it also, remember, it works as the Battlestar Galactica Season 1 gun. If so, where can I
Right.
find it? Same with Aliens Pulse Rifle. Now, the Pulse Rifle, our boy does have. That's a kit that they sell, is it not?
Sort of, yeah. So the person that sold that, there's an actual Thompson frame underneath that, and then a bunch of 3D printed parts on it and painted. So
I want. Where's all the cool shit in the future? Hoverboards, cocaine and inhalers,
We're
pulse
not
rifles,
responsible, bud.
phase plasma
Okay,
pulse
you need
rifles in
cocaine
the
and
40 watt
inhaler, I can hook
range.
you up.
What?
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Pink or green?
No,
Who
you don't
do
want pink. You don't want
It's
pink.
Definitely
want this. Don't want the stink.
Well, sometimes, depending on how primal you're feeling, you want to get a little. I know what you got going on in there. When I'm feeling primal, I watch Reacher, and unfortunately, this motherfucker keeps opening his mouth. Leon, thankfully, Erwin is dead, tired right now, and that's why he's not here. He's busy doing stuff. So, Leon will be our spastic, cracked out boy who knows what he's talking about politically wise. What's going on between Ritchson and Gaetz?
So Ritchson was a year Gaetz Jr. They went to the same high school, and they were both in speech and debate / drama together, where Richardson did more acting stuff. Matt Gaetz did more of the speech and debate stuff. Actually won medals and awards, according to him, and was very close with Richardson's brother. So now Richardson decided to go off on this tangent, saying that he and Matt Gaetz are
motherfucker.
adversaries.
We are adversaries. Ritchson told GQ about Gaetz. It's shocking to me that the panhandle of Florida continues to vote for somebody, knowing everything we know about him and the promises that he's made behind closed doors about pardoning certain criminals. He's just not a good dude. Do you have any idea who the criminals he's talking about is?
I was wondering that same thing, and my assumption is that it's going to be just a bunch of like right-leaning like people who were did J6 and people who Trump was a fan of and whatnot. So because he was of course originally touted as the one that was going to be head of the FBI before that got rejected and Captain Tell took over. So
this is my worry, by the way, because I'm one of the people that does want him to be Batman, because I do think he's a good actor and he can handle the physicality, but also the charisma of a Bruce Wayne. And I don't think he's an idiot himbo like Pedro, so I believe he could be smart. But man, he's got to get that fucking.
Well, Gaetz put him in his place, though. Gaetz was basically like, yeah, I was tight with the family, so much so that when his father retired from the military and they threw him a retirement party, me and my family was invited, and we went to their home for the military retirement party. Like, that's how close at least the families were. So for Ritchson to come out like this, it makes me wonder if there's like some bad blood from childhood or something he never got over.
You mentioned his response, Gaetz. He says, Hollywood apparently changes people. We were not adversaries, as I won debate championships and Alan did more acting stuff. He was very nice to me and everyone, and his mother, the computer lab monitor, loved me. Oh, she was the monitor at the. Make sure you don't look up porn or whatever the fuck the equivalent was. Just play Oregon Trail. That's it. What are you doing? What are you looking up?
I have dysentery.
God damn it, you beat me to the joke, woman.
Why you've got to be dysentery?
Oh, fuck Terry. Terry sucks.
Rattlesnake bite, whatever. Drowned
I
in
would
the
just
river.
hunt.
Like all the things. You just die in Oregon Trail.
I would pick banker because you get all the money, and I would buy all the supplies, and then I would just hunt the whole time because American gun hunting, kid, male.
Okay.
It's gay to go hunting while crossing the fucking
He's
American.
just upset because they can't have guns in his country. Come on, now let him project.
He can.
He has to
but
strangle
they're
the
like,
moose with his bare hands.
He's got to have like a ramrod and a fucking flintlock.
Right. Go to my room.
You're
Don't
allowed
look in my
one-
room.
You're allowed one singular blunderbuss, Cooch.
You know how hard it is to carve your own arrows? It's very time consuming.
I'm too busy tapping.
I know he's tapping the ass of those mooses,
and
mises,
wrestling
them,
moose naked. Yeah,
dance off, bro. This is where if Nerd Wars would hear, he would tism when I fucking mentioned that Kash Patel got confirmed, and so basically the goddamn Avengers of politics, along with hey. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Tulsi and RFK Jr. and Hegseth or whatever his last
Baby,
name
we
is.
so in. We so in. We're like with the confirmation of Kash Patel. That's like, all right, we got everything we wanted. Say goodbye. Oh, I'm ready. Defund the IRS, baby. Let's go.
Supposedly there's a particular list on its way coming out soon. We'll see though.
I remember Kash.
Variety, hopefully.
Where?
Of the Epstein variety, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that one chick who was in charge of it said it's sitting on her desk, ready to go
Bondi.
through. And, yeah. Let's go. The amount of celebrities suddenly leaving the country is probably going to be rather with non-extradition treaty.
Of course.
I can't wait. All right, who do we think for sure went there? Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks.
Allegedly for sure went there in Minecraft.
Allegedly.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Because remember, this is Some people went there thinking, oh, okay, there's just girls, right? And then they got compromised. Some people went there knowing exactly fucking those are like the demons and shit. Other people went there just for, allegedly. Allegedly. But everyone got compromised to some degree or another so that, oh, you're not going to vote that way? Yes, you are. Okay, thank you. Yeah, for sure. Most of Hollywood.
See, like with Mark Hamill's level of TDS, it makes me wonder if we shouldn't trust him with younglings. Like
maybe it was for the best. I still say maybe Rianne knew something that we didn't. Maybe it's for the best that Luke's Jedi Academy didn't go on. Just saying.
Tom Hanks is the big one, man. Like when you go from like being in Toy Story and you're like a toy that little boys play with to maybe potentially playing with, like he's like, so that's an interesting sort of role reversal you did there. He was a method actor.
Doesn't even faze me anymore. Just a Leonism.
Yeah.
Sean Diddy Combs' attorney immediately withdraws from the case. Like I basically cannot. Yeah, it is not. I cannot do. This is the type of timeline correction I like. Vigorous and extreme, and I think even Vance said something that like we have to be unapologetic in our like embracing reality again. Basically, it's okay.
Did you watch
the Sorry, I was just gonna say the no nonsense approach. His main spokesperson or one of the leading advisors, just no nonsense. You guys are fucking retarded. No, this is reality. This is how the world works, and that's how we're gonna operate. Like, so great. I love it.
Like Bondi or whatever her name is.
No, the bald guy that like the reflection is intense. That guy.
Oh,
who doesn't want to wear the ribbon of likes? Street tough scooch. Street toughs took your arm war. Oh,
it took me way too long to get.
I knew where he was going. I was just
I'm so sorry.
Speaking of Skywalkers and Order 66, are you ready to feel old? Because you're gonna feel fucking old. 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years. That's a lot of years.
I certainly wasted half of that, but
I was gonna say, you really ready to feel old? My daughter turned 19 yesterday.
Fuck off.
Damn.
Yeah. Put the numbers
I'm
together.
taking mental health days now.
Happy belated birthday.
Tom Hanks has no interest anymore.
She's going through a timeline.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. I guess.
Beautiful art.
Want to take my birthday wish? Okay. All right.
What's your birthday wish, Gooch?
I wish happy birthday. I wished happy
Roger.
birthday.
Roger.
He heard you.
Roger.
He heard you. Still one of my favorite Star Wars movies there. I said it. I'm sorry. It's right there with Empire to me.
Sure.
Yep. Hot takey. All right.
Oh, almost got me, Rat. Almost got me.
Did any of you guys stand in line at midnight to go see him?
My dad took me and my little siblings. It was the very first time I ever stood in line for like 4 hours something for a movie. He made sure to get us the special popcorn bucket and the commemorative cups, the whole nine.
I don't care.
Sorry.
Damn.
Fuck your poor memory.
Roger.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford is an asshole.
That was way too good. Holy shit.
He really is. I like that. Yeah, I too had a very similar fucking experience. Even though my parents did not like the fucking movies, I did at least. At least Leon and I got our prequels.
Have you seen Harrison Ford's recent interviews though? Like he's less abrasive. He seems to be having a lot of fun. I don't know if they've just like bumped his pay by like threefold or something.
Because Harrison's always been a stoner, and I think for the longest time he abstained on press tours or on set. Maybe at the end of the day on his trailer, but I think he's at the state where he's like, nah, he just gets high all the time now, and that's why he's so fun.
Yeah,
and he's just
speaking
like,
of stoners. Speaking of stoners, Cheech and Chong are doing their last movie. It's coming out this year.
Really?
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
but without weed
again
because it's
with weed.
Right? Okay,
no, it's with it's with weed.
Fucking Dave's not here, man.
All right, another chat's fun. God, yeah. Has anyone actually heard those old school? He's not here. It's Labrador, man. My dog ate it, so it's half.
Fucking your license, isn't it back there?
not a banned account. 199. Will the new bond liberate the USA from Elon Musk?
Oh, show me on the doll.
How dare you? That's Leona. He's just not wearing.
I like your Xi Jinping avatar.
Fucking all shirt and no trousers. You are.
So they got it in 2022, obviously, but there were two producers, Barbara Broccoli. By the way, Leon, I know you were right. By the way, yeah, and I knew you were right. I just want to get into the shenanigans, but it's one of the things of like the etymology of the name, motherfuckers. Like Chef Boyardee and Chef Boyardee, like they weren't fucking broccoli, it was broccoli. And then, anyway, all right, sorry. So,
No, you're good. I was more annoyed when the chat was like, it sounds like he's making that up. I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's a real thing.
Do you want a cookie?
Most of our vegetables, you do learn this if you go to culinary school. Most of our vegetables and fruits have all been genetically engineered to a significant degree, to the point where if you went back to like the colonial days, a watermelon would not look like a watermelon. There's barely any meat in it. Chickens would look like this and shit. But we've just
square
bred
watermelons in Asia. Oh no!
El Gato. Yeah, so basically they are responsible for like a patent of like the most recent strain that we understand to be broccoli.
Yeah, something to that effect. Yeah, it's like the great grandfather of Barbara's grandfather. Something it goes back. Yeah,
dirty, doesn't it? A little bit. Kinda, not really, but a little bit. All right, fine.
I'll take what I can get. I'm just happy to be included.
Oh, Leon.
Who is this guy?
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
I just like to look at Hondo right there.
Makes me happy every time.
Basically, Barbara and Michael were the only thing stopping them from going full retard. They just got paid an extra $1 billion on top of the $8 billion that they paid for this originally, and now they can do whatever they want.
You know what? Here's Amazon. This is a plea. This is a plea directly to you. Do you want to make money? If so, hire Cavill, put it in theaters. Don't try no subversion. The fans have told you for nigh on a decade what they want. Listen, make money.
Amazon, if you're listening, take Drake, put him back in the wheelchair, and make him your Bond, please. Please.
Take him back to Canada.
Watermelon and chicken are fucking delicious, and I'm tired of pretending that they're not. All right? Grape drink is also delicious, depending on the brand. There.
The artificial grape taste, man. There's something wrong with artificial grape.
I don't know. The grape C4 is pretty good.
If you look at how they found it, it's just some random fucking extract that happens to smell like grape. Not that, but the other.
I did not know that.
Weird Foods, great YouTube channel. You'll find some real interesting thing. Basically, we all have cancer. Thank you, C4.
I'm going to my room. Don't
Processed
bug me.
casserole.
Who's that? And he had your excuse to get here.
Yes, I also like fat blonde girls named Tammy Lynn. Sorry.
Oh.
Newport schools. Yes, I'm an older angry black man. Thank you. It's a lot around here. All right. The last thing we heard from Barbara before she got paid off was apparently they did meet with Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't. He's fine. Good actor. I don't want him as Bond.
He looks more like a Bond villain than a Bond.
Yeah,
I could totally buy him as a Bond villain.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I could buy him as a Bond villain. I just don't.
Oh no, we're agreeing with Leon.
I know.
Or even a henchman, like the number 2 henchman or something.
Yeah, the right hand man, the guy who throws a shoe.
Yep.
The guy that throws a shoe. Yeah, especially after Craven, we might need to demote you for a while.
Can we get a movie or a series of how they come up with these bonds, like the actual how they qualify to become an agent?
We got that in Casino Royale, didn't we?
Yeah, that movie's all about him getting his license to kill. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in Skyfall,
but even before that,
like how the organization was created.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
MI6.
interesting. Yeah.
I say there are books that delve into that with like literally a 16-year-old James Bond going to military school and graduating from that eventually and becoming like part of the. If I remember right, he's like part of the SAS or something. Like it's been a long time since I read
Yeah,
it.
but Leon Gooch can't read, so that's why he wants a movie.
There we
God damn it.
go. Back in prime form, baby. He works at a school though.
He needs
Retro
to picture books.
How dare you?
Retro Meister for 5. Quick reminder. Ooh, Barbara is the KK of the 007 franchise, and always give CADs to anyone trying to remake GoldenEye 64 and GoldenEye 25, now called Spies.
And by the
Leon,
way,
what
I'm
are
up to
CADs?
4-lettered words. By the way,
Cease and desist.
Oh, cease and desist. Well, because we did get a remake of GoldenEye, but that's I'm assuming was approved by them.
Well, there was also a sequel to GoldenEye on the Wii that was about the Bond era, the Craig era Bond, but they, if I remember correctly, couldn't actually use the license to Daniel Craig. So they made it all in first person. Didn't have a voice that kind of like him. Like it was bad.
I think I played it.
Didn't we get a remake on GameCube as well? Like a few years.
Yes, we did.
After 64.
I never played that. I only played it on the OG. That's cool.
Was
I
it
bet
any
that
good?
costs a pretty penny nowadays.
Yeah, it was good, but I don't know. There's just something about playing GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 that just is special.
Yeah, it's good.
Need the big goofy controller.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not the Duke, whatever that was, the Xbox. What the hell did they
Dude,
call
it was
that?
that 3-pronged one that you never knew how to hold. You held it differently for every game.
I always thought a
technically-
Batman. It looked like a Batman symbol. That's what I
Kinda, yeah.
However, we didn't get a Batman. We
Batarang
got
or something.
Superman 64 instead.
Yeah. Well, I like that game.
Well, I'm hoping they go. I recognize that Henry might be too old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
W Moxie.
Mott's breaking out the nerd cred.
Dang.
Such a good game.
It is a great game.
Yeah.
Lots of memories.
Mm-hmm.
Every
I
day
wanna
before
play that
school, we used to
right
play
now.
that. Yeah. P90. First time I ever saw the P90 was that game.
P90 and proximity mines all over the place.
Just this rectangular
Bond.
box because pixels of like, what the fuck is this? Go get the rectangle.
I'd always
They added
play
that-
License to Kill and play as Oddjob because he was the hardest to shoot.
Tiny. They added that multiplayer without permission at the last minute.
Really? That's interesting.
Yep, that was not supposed to be part of the game. They need to pad runtime. They need to figure out something to do. They didn't even ask. They just did it and shipped the game as is, and that's now what everybody remembers it for.
Not a band
Good
account for
ones.
199. Will games still release after 4 years of fascism? Let's hope so.
Oh, not only will games release, but they will be like better than ever. Like I'm excited for like post-fascism gaming.
The N64 controller was made by someone with cerebral palsy or intended to cause it, to like retroactively give it to you. Yeah, especially if you did it with any sort of vigor. All right. This one is more of I think we're focusing on the wrong thing here. There was the whole Doctor Who coming at the end. Shooty got what phrasing? Shooty got what leaving at the end of season 2, which he said from the beginning that he was leaving at the end of season 2. The big one though is this source from it's the Sun, but still, this is what the alleged insider said. Shooty doesn't want to be tied to the series beyond this and plans to relocate to Los Angeles with several Hollywood projects standing by for him. His team also see a lot of fan backlash from the series and don't want the perception of him being still being the Doctor to get in the way of any future work. Good luck with that.
What the fuck are they gonna do? A sequel to Society of Magical Negroes? Who wants this dude in a movie? Like,
no, he's done. And the era where he would get like failing laterally is, oh dear God, yeah. Get him to America before they give him the Doctor Who or 007.
Bond role.
The show has been poorly managed in recent years, and there's a lot of people who've been working on the show for years now being cast aside due to the poor leadership. People warned some episodes were getting too caught up on agenda rather than telling a story, and those people got shouted down and ignored. And so the big one
this
here
is from
is
the Sun.
yes, this all
Was it the
seems-
Sun, the same outlet that reported on Johnny Depp like beating Amber Heard as if it was fact? Like they went all in on that left-leaning
I
bullshit.
went do Leon.
They did. It's implied.
Word on the set is that the BBC will shelve the series for at least 5 years. I just think that's incredible because that's what we literally have told them to do with every single franchise that we have.
I have a question for you nerds that are all in the know about like shelve it for 5 years. Do you think it has anything to do with the political climate? And like, okay, so we're in an era now. We have at least 4 years of this new phase of life. Could it have anything to do with that, to where they think that it will be able to be reborn again in the wokeness? Like let this subside. We'll shelve it for 5 years and try again. Or do you think they're
There's
just going to use
definitely-
that 5 years to reimagine what they already have to make it more palatable for the current climate?
There's definitely an aspect of that, Moxie. You're absolutely right. The political climate has shifted, and they're realizing they don't have an audience for it. But more than that, I think they just got the lowest ratings for this Doctor Who, the lowest viewership ever, and they can't risk doing another season right now without really thinking about what they want to do going forward. So I think it's a mixture of both.
Okay, because I was curious, because there has been definitely a political shift. I'm like, okay, hold up, wait a minute. The people apparently want something else. Also, is that an adequate amount of time for them to regroup and think tank it to shop it for future audiences?
All I'm saying
Badger,
is they're going to be
you're muted, Badger.
It seems oddly specific to go. Well, I guess for at least 5 years.
Sorry.
But
It says 5 years, but then this is the crew were told not to hold their breath for work on this series for at least 10 years.
Okay,
Meaning
well, there's that.
5 years shelved, and then after 5 years, you start working on it, and that's pre-production. By the end of the day,
Okay.
it's 10 years before we see anything. That seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
But it does allow for two different pathways.
Well, I think there's something to be said too if you take a long break, that the people that have made the show crappy, have latched onto it, and maybe we'll have let go by then, and we can
Russell
have
T.
fresh
Davies
new,
basically needs to leave.
fresh new
Whatever
writers, fresh new
executives
actors.
need to leave.
But also you can do that like over promise and like under promise, over
under deliver,
commit?
over
Like,
promise,
under deliver.
Like,
No, wait, strike that, reverse it. Under promise, over deliver. So like give themselves enough time, and then in the meantime, like scramble and figure it out in the meantime, and then come out with something amazing, hopefully earlier than that.
That's like
I mean,
Scotty.
that's
Doctor Who ever amazing though?
If you're
I
British,
really enjoyed the David Tennant ones.
say if you
early
like
on.
the tenant. And the...
It's like anything. You have to have everything from the top change all the way down, and I don't see that happening. I think 5 years. I think that's just. It's the same thing with Marvel saying, "Oh, we're gonna get away and just get back to storytelling." They haven't. They're doubling down on a lot of this shit. And
they still have their deal with Disney Plus, but it expires in season 2, and they did like respond to this, but their response basically it still falls in line with exactly what they're saying. The Doctor Who has not been shelved, as we previously stated. We're waiting until after season 2 airs because we still have half of the episodes still, but come on, we're waiting until it all airs to tell you that, in fact, yes, we're not going forward because Disney can't pay for this shit.
I think another aspect that we haven't really discussed is the fact that they're hoping that in 5 to 10 years, the bad taste that's been left in everybody's mouth from this season of Doctor Who will have dissipated to the point that they could either try something new or do the same thing again and see if it works.
Yeah.
Didn't they already
David
bring back
Tennant's still alive?
Yeah, didn't they already? I'm not a Doctor Who fan, so I'm sorry, but didn't
No,
they already
thank
bring
God.
back like someone really famous that wrote previous episodes?
Russell
to-
T. Davies.
Russell T.
Okay,
Davies.
yeah.
So
So I mean,
I
if
watched
he
ads and then
can't
cover it.
yeah, if he can't revitalize the show to where
Oh,
people
no,
like
no.
it, then
It's even okay, ABF, so it's even fucking worse. It's the equivalent. It was explained to me that if like George came back, I'm coming back to Star Wars, and we're like, good, fucking thank you, God, some sanity, right? And then he comes back and he makes Luke gay, and
Exactly.
he doubles down. Okay, so Russell
so
T.
it's-
Davies,
it's,
Chris
like, done.
Chibnall fucked it
Yeah.
all up and gave us Jodie Whittaker, the female doctor, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen. Thank you, Gary. And then we thought, okay, Russell T. Davies, sure, shoot, he got a gay black guy, but that's fine. Maybe he'll be like a manly gay black, like just a guy that's gay, but still the
Wrong.
doctor. No, yeah, he made it even worse. So you alienated an already alienated, you did it even harder. Yeah, 10 years
And
might not be long enough.
they didn't even get a Picard season 3 moment either.
No, that's the thing, because David Tennant, which you think, okay, that'll be our Picard season 3, but that's the one where he was like, as a male presenting doctor, you wouldn't understand. He gets, explained to you by the trans Rose's daughter. Yeah.
But Tennant is super woke as well. I don't know if you've
Yes.
seen his political
is.
posts about trans community, people who are gay. It's just like, just
and wanting
stick
to
to entertainment.
get rid of
Can we
officials that
fix him? Can we
No.
fix him?
No,
Take
he
him back
trans
to
his kid.
Broadchurch?
Moxie, he trans his
no.
kid. There's no fixing him.
Did he?
God damn it.
At least one of them, yeah.
No, he allowed the mother to trans his child, which is even worse.
Yeah, you're reaching, girly. You're reaching.
No, I said it's even worse.
like
okay.
Leon, no, because I've actually heard him talk about it at one of his lifetime achievements, and he basically, it's his wife that guides him in all moral and other, like he said, like, yeah, I do
Than
remember
him
it, 'cause-
choosing to trans his child, he allowed his wife to wear the pants and
You're
trans
right.
their
Okay,
child.
that is that. Well, of course he allows his wife to wear the pants. You see him at that like red carpet event a couple days ago. He was wearing a fucking kilt.
I didn't see.
So he doesn't even wear
There's
pants.
nothing wrong
Literally.
with kilts.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably why he's doubling down on it with this post, because if you've done that to your own family, you can't really, I don't know how to express this without offending people, but it's like there's two realities. One is either you've irreparably damaged your child to the point that they cannot recover, or the other option is that you have to accept that you've done the right thing. One of them will destroy you. One of them will make you sleep at night. Do you know what I mean? So that's probably why he's doubling down.
thanks for explaining why we also probably won't get back most of the politically lost people that we have lost from TDS to whatever, is they believed in a whole bunch of goofy shit, and to admit that the goofy shit they believed in is not only wrong, but dangerous, damaging, and has done irreparable harm to the children. Yeah, they're not.
A trans kid is like a vegan cat. They don't exist.
They don't.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Can you guys think of an actor that has come back, or anyone of note, celebrity-wise, that has come back from this?
Yeah, Michael Rappaport's the only one I know that had extreme TDS, and through a series of exposures of realistic fact. He was also New York and Jewish, so he maybe had a little bit of extra fucking reality thrown at him. Eventually, he's
right,
pro-Trump, but it took
he's okay now.
It took a long
It took a
bring back
solid
to reality.
8 years and a terrorist attack on his family
like,
in another country. But
yeah,
you know
like
what?
get robbed and shit in the street. Like he
I-
really had to see it all fucking happen.
I don't know about them like going full, right, but there's a lot of actors and actresses that are coming out and saying like like they're getting annoyed with the left and how it's become a cult mentality, and it's become really ridiculous.
The
Ma,
awakening wonders.
Ma, they're coming out of the tunnels.
This fucking cat.
Fucking cat. Oh my god! Remember when he was in Fallout for no goddamn reason as nighttime?
I thought that was funny. To be fair, like I was like, is that fucking Michael? That's Michael before, and he's in it for like 10 minutes and then dies. I thought it was funny.
But respect where if you just come to San Diego a little bit, I won't shame you. Just meet me halfway. It's fine. Yeah, when Gooch smiles, we all smile.
You could also say that about Joe Rogan. I mean, he used to be full on socialist, and now he's like, "Yo, Trump on the podcast." I'm voting. But it's not the same. He never had TDS or anything, but he was like pro socialism.
He had, I mean, so was I, the way he described it, in the sense that like it was a magical. Well, that would be nice if we all had castles. We're America. We're the greatest country. There's a bunch of fucking money. With your citizenship should have healthcare, education, and like whatever. Like the idea of being, we should produce the best fucking citizens. And the way you do that is you make people the best they can be. That being said, ain't no fucking elites that want us to be the smartest, healthiest. You can't have a feudal caste system like Erwin keeps saying, if we're all healthy, educated, and taught to question shit.
Please don't say that.
Nice idea.
Leon, I think Joe's far from a conservative. He's a traditional liberal. It's just that the left have gone so far extreme to the left that
that's exactly it.
Well,
he likes guns and hunting. That's about it.
If I called him conservative, that's not what I meant. But I don't think I did. But no, what I meant was he's moved away from socialism to like traditional. I would say constitutionalism.
Joe Rogan used to prop up a lot of the things that Bernie Sanders would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because I was watching it, Bernie would do a top 1% speculation on investment ideas, and whatever the fuck the idea was. Like, okay, yeah, that sounds like great. Except you can't fucking tax people on things that's like Minority Report shit. So it's fine. we all come to understanding at the end of the day. But Bernie's
Also,
now
also the goalposts have shifted though. Like
They have
Overton window.
there's movement in one direction, and also the movement of the goalposts. So it has put people where they are now, and I think more people are finding their way to sanity than we've ever seen in the last 10, 15 years.
Part of it
Lots
though
of
is that he
movement.
has become red pilled the more that he's talked things out. So
And
It's all that
ironically,
elk meat.
all that elk meat. It's at high tea also. Ironically, I think that a JFK liberal is what a modern day just like MAGA whatever is. It's like, no, we just want.
Well, that's why I
cutting the
say there
same
are three
shit.
political parties. There's the conservatives / Republicans, the Democrats, the liberals, but then there's MAGA, and MAGA is not. It is its own thing.
The
Politically.
normal, yeah, it's not the normal.
It's
but
close
people
to
have been
classic-
labeled as such.
Everything that's
liberalism.
happening right now is what got Bobby Kennedy and JFK killed for dismantling the deep state, taking apart the FBI and its fucking control, all of it. Everyone whose pockets, as they say in The Dark Knight, everyone whose pockets are about to get a little bit lighter is going to come after you now. Thank God they got
The longer we carry on this conversation, the more Erwin's hands are twitching and fucking up his keyframes.
Keyframe. He's gonna come in here all. No, he won't. He's fine. He doesn't watch the show. That's the other thing. Poor boy. It's all right. He's a busy boy. All right. He's busy working for the weekend. All right. Politics.
A Loverboy
yay.
reference in 2025. Well done.
He did mention this a little bit. You watched more of this than I did. I checked out of the first season of Korra because I didn't like the spirit stuff before I even knew what woke and girl was.
I watched the whole thing,
Yeah.
right, for the love of the first series. And then when I heard and when I put it together, like, the next one was going to be Earthbending, which I love. And I heard they were going to do twins. I was like, oh, shit, that's cool. And then we hit this wall, right, of all the shit that I've noticed over the past couple of years. And now I'm worried, unfortunately, as a white presenting male, it's going to be two women and they're probably going to be insufferable.
Yeah, I heard one of them is also disabled. I don't know if that's true or not, but that was what I had heard. I'm not joking. Like this was a story that I remember I covered on a live stream and whatnot about 2 months ago. Because character designs were allegedly leaked.
It's the sequel, so it's the next incarnation.
They're earthbenders, okay? So one of them is going to be missing an arm, but since they can bend rocks, they've got a rock arm. Calling it now.
You might be onto something. Like
Erwin's going to scream moratorium.
Avatar is such a weird thing because like it's
2 seasons, 26 episodes, half hours each.
It was one of those shows that was like beloved when it was airing, but even though it was my age demographic, I never watched it. I didn't see it until I was an adult, and so I was like, okay, I appreciate it, but it's also not. There's no nostalgia for it. I actually liked Korra better because I saw Korra first, and Korra's got better choreography.
I think this counts as anime, by the way. I know it wasn't made, but it looks like anime. The big fucking eyes and reactions.
Anime adjacent.
There's a lot to Korra.
I say it's anime adjacent.
Champion.
Okay.
Right? Like the fire, the bending competitions and stuff like that, and having cars, and I like a lot of it.
So to be clear, this is the sequel. So Korra's not in this. She dead.
No,
this is the next Avatar, which is going to be two fucking. So I don't know how you split the Avatar-ness between two people. It sounds like Acolyte. So I'm going to regress and not try to fucking anger myself here. But they're Earthbenders this time. But how the fuck do you have twin Avatar?
Well, they're half as being women. They're half as capable as Aang, who's a man. So they have to. They need 2 of them.
Yeah, but now there's 2 of them, so they're actually each a quarter as capable.
2.
So
stop him.
Exactly.
Get this man to America right now. This is a pertinent need to have this sort of baseness. I approve. I don't know. I got to find out if this is like a Luke and Leia. Okay, we'll talk. If this is an Osha and May, very bad.
You mean like a one good, one bad, or one kind of likable, the other's not?
Even just 2 insufferable females. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
Still more.
It happens. It's fine.
Some of them are good.
I don't know. I honestly more looking forward to the live action season 2 of Avatar.
Oh no! No!
Wow!
Oh, boom!
Erwin's working hard for your money.
Boom!
They're going.
It's beautiful.
His power level is amazing. It's spectacular.
Will you look at that? Isn't that glorious? It's indescribably beautiful.
That's a fucking Niat. It's beautiful. That's
You know what you need is that scene where Rambo's crying, and he's like, "My friend, he was all over me." And put your face over. Yeah.
remember, and make it extra big so it covers his head. And then, like, when he says, "My friend, it was all over me," you got to put memberships all over, like it's like body parts or something. My friend, but it can't find his legs. Oh, shout out. See? And that right there, you all saw it, is how a clip is created.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bam! Bam!
I bet you wish you had something like that, don't you, Niet?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're a master.
Well,
I'm 134.
I am
glad
a
you guys don't
cunning
have the
debater,
eggs anymore.
cunning linguist, and a master debater.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. What? Any other questions?
Oh my God!
Oh,
God, how is that one of the fucking funniest movies of all time?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
My own
No
blood.
one makes me bleed my own blood. Well, who was bleeding?
Laser.
A lot of blood.
All kinds of
A lot
Azers.
of blood.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
See, that's one of my favorite clips to use.
Except for I'm convinced that Graph Web cheats. He's like a brand account, or he doesn't have memberships. There's no way he's this good at dodging. I just don't believe it. It's not possible.
You almost shot me. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's got
Kind of
gifts
sounded
turned
like
off.
Gooch.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't like it.
He's
I
sandbagging it.
don't like it.
Irwin's boss doesn't miss, so he has to have it turned off.
No, and Irwin better be working overtime so that he can be there in Vegas. Trust me. Yes, I agree. Rogue One, highly underrated for that Vader scene at the end that we all love. I'm sorry, we got to be honest with it. It's everything. It's all about the Vader scene.
I'm going to maybe
He Vader.
What are you gonna do in there, buddy?
I'm gonna vacuum in my room. Don't bug me when I'm vacuuming in my room.
You're gonna turn the music on and vacuum at the same time.
Have you seen my baseball?
They get turn the sprinklers on. There
Breaks
is
and beats. Breaks and beats.
God. Okay, we're gonna keep doing. All right, Dad dead. Dad dead.
Oh my god! Hey, you guys. They're blaming the guy was basically the president for 12 goddamn years, responsible for a lot of good things, but at the end there, he basically got blamed for chasing trends, which is fine if that's what we did for Suicide Squad, making it
he's
live
the Michael
service.
Eisner of WB.
You think maybe he just held on long enough with the illusion of success until the end when he had just nothing left?
Well, I
he's
mean,
basically
it's hard to
getting
chase
blamed.
trends when everything sucks lately.
Yeah, well, that's true too, because he's basically getting blamed for the 200 million impairment charge for Suicide Squad to Kill the Justice League and the 100 million impairment charge. I like that you looked off screen as you hit enter. The multiverses impairment charge. Moxie Dame for 10.
Ah, bitch.
Who that?
Now, Gooch, when you say it, you don't have to do the Meatwad voice when you say Gooch as Meatwad. That's a stage
Yeah.
direction. You
Yeah,
just do the things
thank
in
you.
quotations. Now,
What are
remember,
you saying?
you're a wad of meat here. What's another word for a wad of meat in UK?
Gooch.
Oh, fine. Gooch is Meatwad for 10. And scene.
But there wasn't a cup. Wait.
All right.
Oh,
take it from the
you
top.
laughed.
Keep going.
Yeah.
We're rolling. No, that count. No.
Nobody look.
Your wad of meat. Eye contact.
But there wasn't No carnival, no. It was a damn freezer. I got freezer bone. Got messed up against the chicken.
Very good, but the word we're looking for is carnival. Carnival.
Carnival.
One more time.
No carnival down there.
You don't want to be a
thing.
You do not want to be a voice actor.
I fucking said the damn thing.
I know. I love you.
Pissing me off now.
We got to get Matthew Watterson back. This is very. We got to tell the intricacies of being in a booth all day. It's very good.
Shit. Shit.
Shout out, Gooch.
It's hard out there for a meatwad.
It's hard out there.
Oh, damn sweat it is. I'm fucking doing
He
my
has
best
fun.
out here.
You got freezer burn, like
He has fun.
I'm doing the thing, for Christ's sake.
Batman is all they have left. Batman is what they will focus on. We're already
Harry
what?
Potter, right?
Oh, sorry. I'm sort of including that with it. Sorry, aside from their, because that's connected to their TV show. And Moxie, you all right? The Meatwad over there, Meltdown is
Enjoying my purchase.
Every penny.
Fucking battle Overwatch.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy and the TV show. I'm sort of separating that as far as like superhero shit. Batman, right? We've got the Arkham Asylum remake that they're doing. Whatever else they do with the Arkhamverse with Roger Craig Smith and all that. This is the new one that just dropped. Did you see this about it being a Batman Beyond game?
There's no way this is real. It'd be like this is a too good to be true kind of thing.
So,
no goddamn way.
If they do this, I would be stoked for this.
We did hear that Sony was involved. This was in 2024 that we heard. I didn't have all the links because I made a video about it, but like Vera Dark's been talking about this for a year. That they're doing another Batman game, and that Sony was involved, and so this is the newest connection. So Batman Beyond, PlayStation exclusive.
In other words, we'll be on PC a year later.
So for a year. A new rumor from Lunatic Ignis. I don't know who that is, but obviously enough for them to be reporting it. Rocksteady's working on the Batman game. That has been reported for a long, long time now. Will be a Batman Beyond game, probably PlayStation exclusive. Foundation for a new trilogy. Mentioned a new Batman game. So obviously this is all just keeps being linked. New Batman game, Rocksteady, Sony.
Oh,
correct.
Man, like dude. Fans have been clamoring for Batman Beyond in some sort of new media for a decade and a half.
You ready? You ready how they do it? Because we just announced, we didn't just announce, but we covered how the video from the end of Suicide Squad where like, oh yeah, they were clones. They're clones. Okay, so you get Roger Craig Smith as the Arkhamverse Batman, but he's old. And you set Batman Beyond in the Arkhamverse fucking universe, and you try to redeem yourself by having a trilogy of Arkhamverse games in the Batman Beyond.
Oh, dude, Ben Affleck is live action old Bruce.
What the fuck? Yes, but like video game first.
I don't want to see a video game because it's just gonna be like the Gotham Knights.
Forgetting Radicus.
I don't want it.
I mean, maybe it'd be like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and stuff. Why did we assume it's gonna be like Gotham
Origins?
I'm going with that version because it's Roger Craig Smith is still doing Batman. He did it for Arkham Shadows, which Rat loves on MetaQuest. That word was they're continuing something in that version. Either way, a Batman Beyond game would fucking sell easy, especially if you start out with like
Terry though.
Limited. I don't know, but he better be fucking heteronormative white.
That goes without saying.
Why did Terry always look Asian, but he's not supposed to be Asian?
I actually always thought he was growing up until years later.
Yeah,
I thought he was an Irish.
That was the Jim Lee effect. Jim Lee, Brett Booth, all them had brought that anime style to the eyes, and they just
it's a style.
It's a style. They went with it.
Yeah. I mean, because full disclosure, obviously, you go see his parents, and they're both fucking red hair they look like Moxie, basically. And then he, all of a sudden, and his brother have black hair and blue eyes, and it's not explained until far, far at the end of Justice League Unlimited why that is.
WB loved that look, so they just stuck with it for the longest time, and it worked. And then I don't.
Oh yes,
I thought it was to compete with Spider-Man 2099 because they're both so similar, futuristic version. And Spider-Man 20, it was Miguel O'Hara, so he's a mixed race.
That might be. But you didn't have to make the motherfucker look Asian with the black hair and the blue. I mean, obviously, we find out he's Bruce's like son.
So I always thought like if they were going to do it, and this is years ago, but with Jensen Ackles when he was younger, he would have been a great.
Will Friedle, he's still around and he could still do Terry's voice. Correct.
Yeah.
So actually, yes.
Well, are they gonna do this thing where? Because I mean, a lot of big budget games do this nowadays, where they have the voice actor be the same person who does the mocap.
Yeah, I do actually appreciate that.
Really, I'm not a fan of that personally. And it's mainly because I think okay, in games that are not long-running established franchises, that are long-running established franchises, I don't like it because you've got what used to be a very video gamey aesthetic, and it takes it in a too realistic sort of way.
It depends. I'm trying to think of what the last one that I just saw that had. Troy Baker as Indiana Jones in The Great Circle. It was very
Did he do
important
mocap for that? Really?
Oh, the fuck he did. And it was very important that he did because, like, when Indy's doing all the things, that's him.
Okay,
going through the
I didn't realize
motions.
that he was the one that did the mocap. That's impressive.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Because when applicable, I do appreciate when the voice actor can do the Cal Kestis, Cameron Monaghan does all the fighting and all the cinematic work.
See, but that was an original. In those instances, I don't have issues because it's an original character to that game. I'm thinking things like Resident Evil, for example. You had a long-standing art style, and then they start doing these new remakes, and it looks so realistic, and they don't look like their original models. And it's like to me, it throws off my sense of continuity.
Well, it won't matter because it's pointed out by B-Man. Every single gaming studio, everyone that was great about it is gone, and this is all the new generation, and it's hit or miss. So
Get Matthew Watterson for that too. Like you.
Oh yeah, you got to get him and Bo back on the same stream and pick their. See, Bo's a little more free on what he can say. Matthew probably still trying to get work, and I mean, not that Bo's not, but Matt still has to go out there and audition. I don't want to compromise him with our horrible fucking hot takey jokes.
Matt might also have a clause in his contract preventing him from speaking with Bo or about Bo, which would make having them both
I think
on the
it's
stream difficult.
I think it's more of me because apparently I'm
oh, they know who you are, Gooch, with the double O. Double O Gooch.
Homie, persona non grata for Disney now. Look at you moving up in the wild.
I'm on a list.
You're on a list.
He named
what Tom Hanks is on, allegedly. Callbacks.
Leon, do you remember Danny Lalanders? If I just say that name, do you remember who that is?
No, I don't.
Do you remember I don't like working with white people because I don't feel safe and white people have micro?
Oh yeah, the person in that consultation company or that game studio. Yes, I do.
And then she went to work on the Black Panther game.
But remember, she also said right after that, but I'm not saying that white people are dangerous.
Thankfully, 2 months later on her LinkedIn, she has left Cliffhanger Games. But we do have word they still have their Black Panther game coming out. This sounds ambitious, and thus it will be generic as fuck for a couple of different reasons. You get to choose your Black Panther: T'Challa, M'Baku, Azari, Shuri, Killmonger, and more. So already that means you're either going to have a bunch of like generic character swaps with like more or less the same movement and fighting style, maybe 2 or 3 to choose from, or they're really going to spend a lot of time playtesting all of these choices. It tends to replicate authentic African martial arts. Now, before we go on, I only know of Bloodsport. Go ahead. Oh, what happened? Oh, well, she's dead. May she come back soon. Only African martial art I'm aware of is the one in Bloodsport where that dude was going around and yes, he moved like a monkey. Not me. I saw it. Good. So what art would he be using?
Well, Afro-Brazilian capoeira.
Does that count? He made it seem like it was going to be like Middle Africa, not Brazilian. Because like capoeira, yeah, that's
okay. But like, if that exists, think of the things that exist you still don't know of. So it's
right,
possible.
We mean Wakanda martial arts, like it's a fucking hidden ethno state that's been advancing all in its own. There we go. All right, yeah.
Okay, so some famous African martial arts include Dambe, Capoeira, and Zulu stick fighting. I did not make that last one up for a joke.
No, there's like quite a few. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Luta Traditional, Moriangi, Nguni stick fighting, as he said, and Kandeka. Which
so that plus superhuman strength, agility, plus all the tech. So it could play like Spider-Man game with all the tech gadgets, plus the different fighting styles. I'm assuming this is going to break down to Nightwing. Like with the dual, just from like a gameplay perspective. M'Baku will be the tank, what will be big, heavy, fucking swinging shit. Shuri will be like the more lighter.
Catwoman. M'Baku will be like Bane.
Bro, I'm thinking of
So,
like
that-
Gotham Knights and
Gotham Knights.
Arkhamverse combat. Yeah, over the shoulder
T'Challa
point of
is,
view.
was he DPS then?
Yeah, or like a tank, like the middle of the ground where you're sort of everything because he's
Oh,
the
T'Challa-
hero.
That's kind of what I meant, like, DPS, but yeah.
T'Challa was like in the Marvel universe.
He's
I
good
don't know.
in
Hand-to-hand combat. He's like number 1 or number 2 when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. Like he could take out Cap. He could take out
Avengers when it was out.
He was like I don't know where it's at.
Well, I
now,
meant the
'cause
Square
it's all
Enix
over the
one.
place now. But
Whoa.
back
Yeah.
when you were reading it, his hand-to-hand combat was second to none.
The thing with T'Challa is not only is he like a super proficient fighter, he's also one of the most intelligent people in the universe, which you could use in combat. He also has the vibranium, which is super OP. So yeah, he could definitely defeat Cap.
Well, I'm gonna also assume that it's gonna be heavy customizable on your suit. They'll all have a version of vibranium. Killmonger's obviously gonna have guns. If they're fucking smart, they'll do all this.
Is he a
Explore
better
cities.
martial artist than Iron Fist, Gooch?
What's that?
Is he a better martial artist than Iron Fist?
Oh yeah.
You mean the one thing Iron Fist is known for is being a fucking martial artist and Black Panther's better? Like, sorry, that kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Iron Fist mana can only last so long.
I just mean like in technical skill. Like, who is the better martial artist? Is it him or Iron Fist? I mean, you might. I don't know if you know or not.
It's T'Challa. Black Panther is like the number 1 hand-to-hand combat fighter in the Marvel universe.
He's also super OP though, like because he has like necromancy, like spirit energy constructs, hypercosmic awareness, in different comics as well. So he's like super OP. Like it's very difficult to write him and keep him grounded.
Pretty OP.
Best T'Challa that we've had, or best Black Panther, was in Civil War. Like fuck the movie Black Panther. He was phenomenal in that.
Yeah.
As for that game, I'd love to see like an open world version, but the only problem is, unlike Batman, who has like his Batmobile, Batbike to be able to traverse large distances, T'Challa doesn't have anything like that. Not that I'm aware
Well, that's
of.
why I think the Wolverine game is honestly going to suck. Like all political and stuff aside, that like ruined Spider-Man 2. One of the main draws was how fun traversal was in Spider-Man. Wolverine don't got movement like that. Like, don't get me wrong, he's got like short burst fun stuff, like for fighting and whatnot. But how are you going to traverse? You know what I mean?
Crawling up shit with your claws and then like jumping and ziplining. It seems like all they're gonna have basically hardcore parkour, but. I mean,
maybe they'll give him
fun.
Like some kind of wings,
like
which he doesn't have in the comics.
Maybe maybe they'll give him wings or
like a glider.
Thanks. We're just going to transition to Captain America. Apparently, the Illuminati was supposed to show up. It didn't because it's gay.
That would have helped, right?
See, I theorized that when it was still called New World Order. I was like, dude, does that mean Illuminati? And then they changed the name. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and even though he said it wasn't reshot, he talks about all the times it was reshot and all the different decisions they had that just it's more of an evolution than a change. The fucking height of bullshit. This is the worst part about covering people in Hollywood is the way they talk. Oh, no, we didn't fire everyone and change everything. It was just a creative reset. Euphemistic language. So yeah, they talked about the Serpent Society and all the original shit that was supposed to go on. Holdover.
There's a whole heap of things that were supposed to be in that movie that got cut out. Let me see if I can pull up like one of my early drafts of the script.
The early draft of the script?
Yeah, well, the early draft of my script for this had like all the things that were cut out. So like, I don't have that, but I'll briefly just state some of the things that were supposed to be in this film. So in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there's Isaiah Bradley's, I think, son, Eli Bradley. He was supposed to be a young Avenger. He was cut from the film. Amadeus Cho, who's like a new iteration of Hulk. He was cut
thank
from
God
the film.
he wasn't in it. Jesus Christ, he's one of the worst Hulks.
The Serpent Society was supposed to be the main antagonist of this movie, not the leader, but they got cut out. There's like, what's his face? Seth Rollins, he was supposed to be part of the Serpent Society. Rosa Salazar was supposed to play Diamondback. She was erased. And Giancarlo Esposito as Sidewinder was like a late addition. There's just a whole heap of other things.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I had read that they actually cut Rollins specifically to get Giancarlo Esposito in the film.
Yep, that's what I've heard as well. Yeah.
That's such a man. Rollins could be a great actor.
Yeah,
I mean, to
again,
be fair,
as
he's
if that could have
one of
even
the best
helped,
in
right?
WWE. So
Giancarlo's role was crap. Not that he did shitty, but like there was no point for it.
Cut him out, and it doesn't affect the plot. It's the same with Ruth Bat Seraph, who is Sabra in the comics, like the Israeli superhero. She has no role. Like you cut her out, doesn't affect the plot.
Well, that was probably
She asked
intentional.
questions.
She
She
was
looked
supposed to be
at
a
the camera
mutant.
screen.
Yeah, she was supposed to have a bunch of different. So when you make her a 4-foot Black Widow, it doesn't track.
What was probably most disappointing was that Isaiah Bradley was supposed to be more prominently featured. He was the best. The guy, Carl Lumbly, the guy who plays him, was the best actor in that film. And he's relegated to just being in prison the entire time.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to have a more prominent role, and they cut that out as well.
Well,
yeah, I do like him.
We've got Daredevil to look forward to. Long episodes. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I want to see if it turns out to be good, bad, whatever.
I'm not ready to get hurt again, man. I want it to be good. I love the Netflix version, but dude, like Daredevil is a top 5 Marvel hero for me, and I'm not. I want
Winterbaum,
more than
who Bo
anyone
loves,
else to be good.
He's the head of Marvel TV. Said they're going to start having showrunners. This is the first example. Go ahead, Abio.
Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely going in with an open mind. I am still nervous.
Leon's like, I'm not ready to get hurt again. I mean, I'm not going in there expecting it to be good. My guard's gonna be up. So
superhero land.
Just bite the pillow; it'll be fine. There have been so many wins lately that I'm steamrolling through season 2 right now, just to get a refresher and preparation for the new season. Pardon?
Have any of those wins came from D+? I agree we've had a lot of wins lately with content, but have any of them come from D+?
Well, let me, Gooch and Leon, you might be right to be just a little guarded because we have word that Tony Dalton will return as the swordsman. He, of course, is from Hawkeye and Kate and Bishop or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
What's that background though? Why? Why was that a choice?
Because
of Hawkeye.
That's a really big draw.
First look at Muse in Daredevil Born Again. Looks pretty comic accurate.
That's pretty good looking, actually. Damn.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. We got Bullseye. I don't think this is his final costume, but
is it what's his name from season 3 coming back?
It is, and we've seen some of the footage of this and him fighting White Tiger and possibly impersonating Punisher at one point.
Ooh.
I don't know, but this all goes to, again, the strategy of returning to comfort viewing reliability and doing multiple seasons. Shows designed to last multiple seasons. This is another one where, God bless him, he said it in the most political way possible, but he basically said, we don't know how to make television, and we're going to try to make television the way you're supposed to do it by getting showrunners and story Bibles and having a fucking plan instead of just shatting out a season of something and then doing a movie 7 years later about it.
The way they used to do things.
That if you want
the formula worked. Like, go back to that.
Absolutely. You want to make a show that lasts multiple seasons? Do a good job, motherfuckers.
And that also means not doing shows that would fail from the start. So, well, at least Nova, that's being shelved. But Terror Inc. and Strange Academy, which would have been a Harry Potterish. All of these, they say they're not in development anymore. But I have to believe that Nova's just being shelved. But yes, these are all not going forward.
Not Wongers.
They were literally touting Nova like a month ago.
And they've been trying to get it. It's noted that even in Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the first scripts of it had
the Nova Corps, and they
But
never
Leon,
followed
what
up on it.
happened-
I was asking for years why they never followed up on the Nova Corps.
But Leon, what happened about a month ago? A huge shift in our entire society's culture.
You
Maybe
know
let's
what,
put a pause
Mox?
on
That
some
got
shit.
me there.
This to me, I think, is Brad going, oh, okay. Nope. This, and let's try, because he's going to get fired otherwise. It seems like we're having some sort of accountability now. I don't know. Gooch, I don't know what, because Bo mentioned that Brad might be put in the crosshairs if we are too nice to him. Think it's possible he's trying?
I just don't believe anything Disney does. Like whatever
even
they
if he's
say,
good.
even the advertising for Daredevil, what is the title? Reborn. I just don't. They keep saying, "Oh, it's going to be grounded. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be like all those keywords that are just red flags for me. I just
Grounded,
shut the
gritty,
fuck up.
realistic.
That's not the red flag though. The red flag was a few weeks ago when they said that the Daredevil show on Netflix had too much talking, and I was like, yeah, it's also one of the greatest shows Netflix has ever done, if not the greatest show Netflix has ever
The
done.
article I'm
You know,
talking about.
like
That's the article I'm talking about. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not buying into this. I just think that they're doing the typical thing where, like, let's bring back these actors, we'll put them in there, and people are going to watch it because they're there.
I guarantee that is why people watched the Hawkeye show, was because of Vincent D'Onofrio and
Yeah, and that was
Jeremy
gonna be
lost
bad.
his leg almost.
Yeah, that wasn't a good example though, because Jeremy Renner at least got a little bit respected in it, and Kate was respectful to him and didn't shit on him and wanted to learn from him. But
it was still
D'Onofrio.
Again, I didn't watch it, but from all accounts I heard, it was still a bad fucking show. People watched
horrible.
it because of those two.
That was the beginning of the fall, I think.
Oh, the beginning of the fall was WandaVision at the end when Doctor Strange didn't show up.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that was when you knew, like, they're just going to do whatever they want to any of these characters now.
To Leon's point, though, while the trailers do look good and I'm like cautiously optimistic, I am quite concerned by that statement that they made that the Netflix show had a lot of talking, because they're basically reducing character development to talking. Like, they don't understand what made that show special, was that we connected with the characters, saw them grow and change over time. And if they just label that talking, then oof, like, I don't know what the show's going to be like.
Yet you get yourself a bingo bango goddamn bongo. Exactly, my friend.
I'm kind of worried that they like the focus groups, you know, they came to realize that people have too much TikTok brain now, and they have to have more things happening more often going forward.
Yeah, blame the people and not the studios. That's a good. That's worked out. So no,
I mean, no, I'm just saying
the
they.
people, not the studios.
So
Yeah,
you actually,
used,
that's a very relevant point. I was just fucking with you
because it was a long time ago, and people's interests have changed a bit since. I would say.
And to be fair, while I like some ideas from the other Netflix Marvel shows, Daredevil was the only like legitimately good one. I like Luke
I
Cage.
loved
Like,
it.
Season
Luke Cage
1
was
of
fun.
Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage was good in the first season.
Luke Cage was great in the first season, and Iron Fist is where it just dropped.
No,
And I remember
what came first, Jessica Jones season 2 or Iron Fist? I think Jessica Jones season 2 actually came before Iron Fist, and it fell off
think it
there,
did.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
And I
Punisher.
really
Guess
like
what?
Jessica Jones. I really like Kristen Ritter as an actress. I also like
Punisher
The
was fantastic.
showrunner of Punisher,
Punisher's
Dario
great.
Scardapane, is the showrunner for Daredevil now. So, assuming that it might be one of those, it's good in spite of Disney, obviously not because of it, but Brad and him might be able to do it with Vincent and Charlie finally getting the chance to do something without having to get their ass kicked by Kate Bishop or fuck Tatiana Maslany. I mean, I'm sure The Stride of Pride was fun for him to shoot, but
And
hopefully
if Disney likes making money, maybe they will take on the whole follow suit with the other studios, like with Dexter and doing course correction. And that last season was garbage. It was woke garbage. And this new season, this retelling was actually pretty freaking amazing. And it was several seasons ago that we last saw a decent Dexter season. Fantabulous. Love what they're doing. Maybe Disney will follow suit. So, I mean, to be fair, their track record has been great, but at the same time, there has been a shift. And I want to believe and I hope that they will do the right thing.
Sweet summer child. I
but
wish
this
I
is
had
the
the
first
love
course
that-
You know
correction,
what?
right? Give us a chance.
This is the first wave.
No, I've never
of
wanted a
the course
woman to
correction.
write so much in my life. I just don't even like.
Oh.
Shall not pass!
Shout out Hayden Wayne. Make sure to check them out every Tuesday with Nerd Wars on their political show that I still have no idea what it's called, but getting political. Hayden Wayne, ABF is on there. It's a whole thing. How's that going over there, ABF?
Pretty good. Having a lot of fun just venting about politics once a week.
Good. Well, real quick as we get out of here, just got a couple more things. Something no one in the chat has seen, and certainly no one on the panel. First, we're course correcting. We've got new Captain America.
Oh, this is cool.
Hey,
News.
look, I know whatever you think about Zdarsky or whatever, I do like the return to a traditional looking Captain America and a traditional, I said it in wrong direction, traditional Iron Man and a traditional looking Captain America. As long as you don't make it filled with fucking politics.
The hands, though. The hands.
Were the hands? Was
No,
there a
I
problem with
don't give a
hands?
fuck about no fucking hands. I'm a Rob Liefeld fan.
Was there a problem with the hands? I feel like this was just like rough sketches.
No, you look at all his
Oh,
artwork.
yeah.
His hands are all like.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Okay, hands are the hardest thing to draw. God damn it!
I
No,
thought
they're
feet were the
not.
hardest thing to draw. You son of a bitch. Pick one.
Yeah.
Hands and
I
feet.
just said I'm a Liefeld fan. I didn't say feet were the hardest to draw. I think hands are infinitely harder than feet.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Is this a one issue comic or like
Nope.
a limited series?
It's a series.
Yeah.
Right.
This is gonna. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's gonna sell well? Because I think after Captain Falcon, people are gonna be interested in.
You don't think at the beginning it will, just because it's fucking Captain America that looks like Captain America?
It's Captain America, and he's going to be battling Doctor Doom. He's going to like infiltrate Doctor Doom in Latvia.
That sounds
good.
Sounds
But
badass.
the little
caveat,
small little sentence underneath is he has to adjust to the modern world.
Well, black people can do things now.
So,
Women are in charge.
That was what the end of the first Avenger, and I heard that, Badger, by the way, and
That is a
what
sandwich, yeah.
Avengers was like too, right? Like, because he's a man out of time. Like,
Well,
I mean,
because the best interpretation is that, right? Yeah, that it's just him out of time, and like we got digital clocks and shit. But like the woke interpretation would be what I said, that he's a chauvinist, he's racist, and because otherwise, what's wrong with that sentence? If he is a man, he has to adapt.
to be fair, though, I can sort of see where Gooch is coming from. Like he rescues a guy. He's like, "Dude, are you okay?" It's like, "It's ma'am," some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
well, well, whose show was it we were on, or when someone played an old clip from Avengers, like the first Avengers movie, and the girl says to Cap, Loki is basically a god. And he's like, "There's only one god, ma'am. He doesn't dress like that." Like,
yeah, pretty sure he doesn't dress like that. By the way, not a banned account for 199. Patriots
That won't be in the
IRS,
comic.
and now ATF for being fired. No, you think it'll be
It's Chip Zdarsky. He's up and down with his writing, and
I'm very
he
confused by that
follows-
statement. ATF needs to get gone. What was that?
I want them. They need to go. Thank you. Chauvinist and racist. You have my interest. Yeah,
You had my.
It just seems like they're going back to what's working. Forget Chip and his writing. Just the optics of what that looked like. A traditional Captain America and a traditional Tony Stark. A traditional, let's just have Marvel and DC fight each other. You and I both have these omnibuses, and now they're going to do new batches. Marvel and DC are releasing 2 new one-shot crossover comics later this year because
Bro,
who would
bring
win?
back the amalgam verse, son. I fucking dare ya. I double dare ya. God damn it.
Super Soldier and all this shit. You don't like it.
Again.
Depends on who's writing it. Depends on who's writing it.
No, again, it's going to be for modern audiences, as they said at the con.
Well, I think if this was done, if this crossover event was done in like mid 2000s, 2010, people would purchase it. But now I think there's no interest in Marvel or DC comics. It's not going to sell like it did in the 90s.
Well, that is true, but vigorous course correction, like giving him a brand new costume, and I actually like this. I was looking through it.
Yes.
Return. That is fucking sexy.
Yeah, that is
fucking
good.
sexy. And this is heavy. I can Dan Mora, world's finest,
Jimenez.
like the belt. I know,
Jimenez.
but I'm just looking at the belt.
This is
It's
my
Jimenez.
Batman color scheme right here, bro. The blue and gray. That is the ultimate
I like
Batman
it.
color.
And then they show
That
how
I
it's supposed to look.
love that symbol, that logo. It's sick. I like
This is how I want my Batman, with like when he's
Yes.
standing in the corner talking to the cops. He's
Yes.
shrouded.
Look at the belt on him too. Like it just
You can see the where the grappling and the gas pellets. I don't want to look at the bat belt and be like, how the fuck is he fitting things on there? I like when you look at it and you be like, okay, that looks somewhat believable that he's got, remember Batman changes. Sorry, Sammy, I know you got your Batman podcast, but your Batman changes his belt depending on the type of mission. So this is just like I like it.
And he's built like he looks like Batman. Sorry, Niet, go ahead.
No, it's a throwback to old school Batman with a few modern refinements in terms of the.
Don't say
the
that
color
word.
scheme.
That word's a dirty word
way,
around
though.
here.
Don't say
In the
modern.
right way.
Don't say modern. I know.
It harkens back to the vintage classic, even like the 60s Batman, but with like a
Yeah.
When
new
Batman
school,
met
like beefed up take. Like it's good.
Kyle Barra for 2. Smash plays games now, Leon. When are you going to start? Yeah, Leon. When are you going to compete with Smash JT?
I mean, I don't know what to say. Like I said, I'm now like professional levels of Unite playership and playing Devil May Cry. I feel like you've got a narrative in your head that you've been just overtaken by those woke SJWs. Are you a John Delarose fan?
Fuck you, JD. Look, this is course correction if I've ever seen it. Supergirl looks like Supergirl again.
I don't know.
That's
She
a
looks
woman.
kind of downsy.
Are those dreadlocks?
Okay, right there, she does look a little downsy, but I'm just saying these are variants.
I think I was gonna say she looked like Dakota Fanning, and then I was like, oh fuck, does that mean Dakota Fanning looks downsy?
But I like the build, I like the skirt, I like the highlights, I like the emblem they're using, the hair. I mean, that is a little sus right there. That is a little sus. But
Go back. Why is that sus? Like,
oh,
that looks like a guy pretending to be.
It's the color palette. It's the modern audience
Proportion,
Dude,
the shoulders, the arms.
the shoulders are massive. Like,
I mean, to be fair, even when Miss Marvel Carol Danvers was drawn hot as fuck, she always has some fucking shoulders.
The hands are
that alone
covering the
isn't
bulge.
enough.
Yeah, that's not Supergirl. That's they them girl.
That's Hunter Schafer right there.
I'm fine with this one.
Yeah,
right?
that one's nice.
This one looks a little downsy, just a little bit, but it's all right.
I mean, that one looks like AI. I hate being that guy because everyone accuses all art nowadays of being AI, but this one does kind of look like it was done by AI.
It kind of does. Yeah.
The overall point, though, thank God they're going to a more traditional looks. All right, and then just last but not least, I'm sorry, Gooch, this one is 100% for you. Erwin brought this up this morning, hoping to trigger you.
See what I mean? See, like why?
Dan
Why
Moore.
do you need to do that? Why do you need to do that? Like, look at this. Oh, I almost said the F word.
Go ahead.
Why?
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
Why does he need to be on there?
But Gooch, he didn't do it. Dan Slott did that. You see, he
No
wrote him in
fucking
there
way.
because he
This
wants
is a Dan Slott comic.
Yep.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, Dan Slott. Like,
Slott.
man.
This is a Dan Mora cover, but this is Dan Slott, yes, for Superman Unlimited one.
Oh, this is gonna be so fucking bad.
I would decline to do this cover. Why would he?
Can we agree though that the suit looks good when it's drawn by the right person, but
no.
it does not look this good? You don't think the suit looks good drawn like this?
I don't mind it.
I do.
I kind of
I
like
like
it.
No.
No, he got the underoos. He's got some actual
And he even
muscle
shows
there,
like the it's not super
it's
tight.
It's not the tights. It's the like the
All this
shoulders. He looks
piping
like
and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like it, but it's busy. It's very busy, and I feel both ways about it.
Simple is good. Like, there's nothing wrong with
Good
that.
thing he included the Peacemaker and the Creature Commando stickers on.
Of course he did. The fucking
laptop.
ego on this idiot.
Yeah, and Gooch, I agree with you that simple is good, but that being said, go back to like the '90s era comic
for
runs when
fuck's
everything was just overdone, and I think those look good too if it's the right artist doing it. Like, I don't know.
Okay, repeat that, Leon. What did what?
You go back to the '90s era comics when you've got like the X-Men and whatnot, and they're just got the most amped up, overdressed suits and whatnot, and even those look cool when they're done by the right artist.
Yeah, I agree with you, but like Superman, like it's Superman. You don't need to. You keep him simple. Like he's iconic.
I get what you're saying. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I
That's why, like,
think
when
this
we
is
looked at Batman, he was like simple, but his utility belt was all detailed and looked great.
Okay, you make a good argument.
I know I
and
do.
then Last
you.
but not least, this
Okay,
should not
look here,
upset
motherfucker.
anyone.
You want to? Oh,
Good. No, calm down. Don't
wants
upset
to
my
go.
coach. Speak No Evil. The guy who did Speak No Evil is going to direct Clayface.
Oh,
and
good.
Vex had a field day with this
2026.
in the group chat because she
Why?
hated that movie. She thought it was one of the worst movies of 2024, if I recall. And so, like that's the director doing Clayface. It's going to be a comedy. It's going to be an unintentional comedy.
Shout out,
Of
Phil.
course it is. It's James Gunn.
No, it's not James Gunn doing
That's
the
not
Clayface
James
movie.
Gunn.
James Gunn. It's all James Gunn. It's all James Gunn. DC is James Gunn now. It's all James Gunn.
Have you seen who's
He
doing
did say
the
that.
remake of Beaches? James Gunn. Like,
James Gunn
it's
did
not
say,
all James Gunn, brother.
I am DC Studios.
He did.
He said, I am.
He's on the
Me and
cover of the
Peter.
fucking comics. Like he's
Yeah,
he's everywhere.
Superman, one other Clayface one.
But Gooch,
He
this is-
created them all. He's bringing
Okay,
them all
this is
back.
the best
Everyone
thing,
get
though.
excited. Look up, everybody. It's James Gunn.
He's going to get all the
Leon, did you
responsibility.
say beaches?
I was joking.
You are the
I'm here for it.
What you want a James Gunn remake of
Yes,
Beaches?
Beaches is a hell
I
of a
want
movie.
I want an all-male rendition.
Remake of Beaches.
Gooch, did you ever know that you were my hero?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Let's remake The Bodyguard. Let's go, dude.
Rat, find the one where they're singing that in Seinfeld and put Gooch's face and our face, so I'm singing it to him.
Right.
Yes, please. The world needs this.
All right. Oh my God. An hour and a half, 127 of you watching. It is the magical number for a stream. Just so you know, Miss 4-hour streams. Not saying who that is, but hour and a half. It's nice. Tight. Hi, George Johnson. I love you. Hour and a half. It's great. ABF. How you doing, buddy?
Great. So I need to finish watching Akira for tomorrow on Niat's stream. Yeah. And yeah, catch me over on my channel Mondays and Wednesdays.
Catch me outside, bro.
Catch me outside.
How
about that?
How about that?
Oh God! And then she went on. We all know we're old, so we know her from that mouthy little bitch on Dr. Phil. Then she went off to prove us all wrong and become a billionaire. As Bad Baby, whatever the fuck. The timeline.
Chick.
But remember, it's corrected.
Isn't it?
They
No,
should
it's
make
the
a
same
shit coin and then rug
That's
pull
the same
everyone.
chick. Catch Me Outside Girl is Bad Baby. Yeah.
Is it Baby or Barbie? Something like
I've
that.
heard it both ways.
It's
Gooch.
like baby, but spelled BHAB.
Bobby,
But
yeah.
not the way you
Babushka.
think.
Yes, the way that
I
the
am-
pronounces grilling, Bobby. Yeah.
Bad Bobby. Throw another
Gooch, how are you
shrimp.
doing?
Huh?
I want to be called Gooch Me Outside now, please. You
Gooch
can
Me
call
Outside.
me that now, please.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, kid, Gooch Me Outside. Yeah, I'm doing.
No, you gotta do that with the Meatwad boys.
Oh,
And say the F slur.
no, I'm not going to say that.
Well, we're now 36 minutes in. What's the harm?
That's me. Teach
The
me
harm.
outside. I'm here. You can teach me over here. Diabolical souls. Yeah, that's right. That's what it said.
It's brilliant.
Great job. You just
Yeah.
couldn't help yourself.
Mhm.
How you doing, buddy? What,
Doing
you got anything
good.
You want to plug?
Yeah, I'm going to be releasing my Captain Falcon video in a couple of hours' time, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow we're covering Akira on Movie Nights with Niat. We've got lovely Moxie joining us, which is going to be freaking awesome. And then Late Night with Gooch this weekend.
Jake.
I'm curious to hear what you have to say about Tetsuo and Akira.
That's all.
The differences between the two.
Oh my God. Yeah. We'll save that for tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Say, don't get him to blow his load early.
Shake?
The words you're looking for are thank and you. Put them together, they make a nice sound.
You know,
nice
I was
sound.
looking for that alphabetically.
S.
Not correct.
No, Erwin didn't finish
It's
all of it.
not
I'm blaming
correct.
him.
Put them together. They make a nice sound.
Yeah. Tomorrow is a big one, Akira. That's, I think, a good amount of us are on there.
I've spent the last 3.5-4 weeks reading 6 volumes over 2,000 pages of the manga, and I've got a lot to say.
Yeah,
indeed. I will say
Can't wait
this.
to hear it, man.
Because the first time I watched it and I heard someone be like, oh, it was on Gooch's channel. You gotta watch it more than once to understand it. I understood it the first time. And then I even went and looked up what the ending explained. No, I understood it the first time. Everything explained to me in the deep videos. It was okay. But I've seen a lot of other sci-fi. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, we all know you can comprehend well.
That is up for debate some
That's
days.
a big word. What does that mean?
Moxie, I know. He said comprehend. I took offense.
Minutia, calm down.
Moxie, you use more than one syllable in your words. It's very
Sometimes.
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, I try.
Syllable.
Satiate.
Syllables. Yes.
Yes.
Gooch don't like
using big words.
I'm so sorry. Kyle Barra for 2. I'll say James Gunn is DC the day Leon plays a game.
Oh man, I guess you guys say James Gunn's DC because I got a lot of gameplay footage on my fucking channel. So
I guess Unite is not a game. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
You go check out Tuesday Night's Arcade.
Yeah. Moxie, do you have anything to plug? You're going to be on Akira, right?
Yeah, I thought I'd seen Akira before, maybe a couple decades ago, but apparently it was just all the pop culture references that were infiltrating my brain
Same.
about it. So I actually just watched it for the first time throughout, and yeah, it was something. And
It's a
I don't think I
film?
need to rewatch it a few times to get it. I think I got it the first time around. So we'll talk about that tomorrow, and then Sunday is late night with Gooch, and then I got to leave early because I have my Star Trek stream. Sorry, Gooch. We're doing Darmok though, so I can only be on for almost an hour, and then I have to switch over.
Darmok.
And then
at Tanagra.
Yes.
His arms wide.
Yes, that's the one.
You understand?
Yes. You speak of the language, yes. And then Monday, Gooch is going to be on for some saucy rabble.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Yes.
yeah, no, yeah. You're coming back. Yes.
Gooch is coming.
The Gooch returns.
I'll bring my tapping gear.
Return of the Gooch. Rat will save the best for last.
Gooch me outside, by the way.
Leon, you're going to do Neon Leon right now in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, my show starts in 20 minutes. 8-Bit Eric coming on tonight, so we're gonna have a good time with that. A lot of gaming talk, a lot of political talk. Yeah, he and I gonna have a good time. We have some fun, have some drinks. Then tomorrow we got Akira on the show, just like everybody else. Can't wait. I fucking love Akira. Then we'll have Saturday Night Hypnosis. After that, Circle of Jerks. Sunday will be late night with the Gooch. And then on Monday, I've been hyping it up. I'm going to talk about every stream. We got the voice actor himself for Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, the legendary voice behind the villain from Sonic the Hedgehog is coming on the show, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, Leon is a seasoned professional now. It takes more to make him all twitchy and overly vaped. All right, you really have to get him going now. You got to put effort into it, Kyle. But I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Shout out, Leon. Twitchy bastard. Mr. Techrat. Glad to have you back.
Yes,
Bro.
sir.
Glad to have you back.
Yeah, it wasn't like vacation. I wasn't like having a blast. I was doing shit. But yeah, true story. I still haven't seen Akira, so I'll probably do that this weekend.
Oh,
I know. I
speak
got a
of
lot of
analogy.
things to watch.
I'll save it for tomorrow because
Don't blow your load.
Don't blow.
Don't blow it yet. We'll all blow together tomorrow.
I'd fuck one of the robot dogs.
There.
All right,
Yeah.
that's the
memoriam.
only one. All right, shout out everyone. Thank you. Super successful. 127 of you. Make sure to like, share, and sub to everyone here, especially Niat, as we say, because it's getting a little embarrassing.
Critically undersubbed.
I know. All right, thank you.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.
Buttons.
Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie. Fine, Dad. Yeah. Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
All right, everyone stay Gucci.